From concerning Instagram videos to jealousy over Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's engagement, Justin Bieber has been having a meltdown every other day. Fans are concerned for Hailey and are begging her to leave him now. Justin Bieber's latest public meltdown was sparked by his ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez's engagement to his former friend Benny Blanco, according to insiders. Now, it's alleged that the 31-year-old Canadian superstar had a lot of mixed feelings behind the announcement, as he once considered Blanco one of his closest friends. Selena Gomez and Justin had an on-off relationship between the years of 2010 and 2018. A source said that Justin confided in his breakup and heartbreak over Selena with Benny Blanco. Now, the source said, in a way, Justin felt betrayed even though he knew he had no right to feel that way. Justin shared cloudy-eyed footage to his Instagram of him seemingly on board, a plane and rapping about getting high. Some concerned fans branded the bizarre clip as desperate and sad. While Bieber has presumably, moved on with his life since their split, it would also seem though that he still has some feelings that haven't been addressed and some unresolved trauma from the relationship with Gomez. Now, this rapping video also comes days after his rep slammed rumors about him being on hard illegal substances. In the short clip, Bieber could be seen shirtless with a pair of pants on and a bright blue beanie as he held a bag of snacks in his hand. He could be heard rapping the lyrics that said, "High like a fly guy, I fly high like a magpie, I go high like a bad guy," as a beat played in the background. Now, one of Bieber's friends could be seen actually bopping his head in the back, kind of in the forefront actually, and dancing along to the beat in the video while putting a cigarette in his mouth. The pal even appeared to suggest some lyrics at the end of the video, adding, "'Cause I'm that guy." Now, in a statement from February 23rd, a member of Justin's team and his wife Hailey Baldwin's Bieber's team denied the rumors that he is using, these hard substances, and called the allegations exhausting. Now, in this statement, the rep said that the past year has been very transformative for the hitmaker as he ended several close friendships and business relationships that just no longer served him. So instead, the team member said that he is supporting his wife Hailey and their son Jack Blues, who's now 6 months old, and is focusing on his health and art. Justin previously opened up about his past substance use in an interview with GQ in May of 2021. He said he once reached a very low point where security guards would sneak into his bedroom in the middle of the night and check his pulse to make sure he was still alive. He said in the interview there was a sense of still yearning for more. It was like I had all this success and it was still like I'm still sad and I'm still in pain and I still have these unresolved issues, and I thought all the success was going to make everything good. And so for me, the substances were a numbing agent to just continue to get through. Also noting that he, lost all control of his vision for his career at the time. Now, his reps have continued to say that the false rumors are pitiful, adding that despite the obvious truth, people are committed to keeping negative, salacious, harmful narratives well and alive.
Some videos, they stand out more than others, like the 48 Hours with Diddy video from 2009. This particular clip was posted to Bieber's YouTube channel, and it's resurfaced, obviously, with all the Diddy stuff happening right now. Over 120 accusations of unwanted physical attention have been brought against the former rapper, and to make it clear, Justin Bieber is not one of them. He has not accused Diddy of anything. However, you might have heard that he did or seen headlines suggesting it, and that is because of this YouTube video, 48 Hours with Diddy. In the video, Diddy is seen showing Justin a car and walking him around his property. Then it moves to the pair standing side by side, explaining how the 48 hours is going to go. Diddy says that the pair were going to go crazy, and it would be a teen's dream, and I'm hoping joked about having custody of Bieber for the next 48 hours. With everything that's come out about Diddy's activity in Hollywood, people have found this resurfaced video to be extremely troubling, wondering if anything bad happened to Bieber that weekend. Soon, other clips of the pair talking about this weekend went viral. There was a 2011 interview with Jimmy Kimmel, in which Kimmel tried to get details about their wild weekend, but Diddy made it clear that the pair wouldn't be saying anything. He left no room for argument, saying everything ain't for everybody, and Justin knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television. When you put it like that, no wonder there's headlines like Diddy warned Justin Bieber not to speak up. 1 year before that interview happened, in 2010, Diddy actually visited Justin in studio to get on his case about not calling and hanging out with him enough, which sounds a bit like I'm embellishing, but his exact words were, "You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to." 24-year age gap here, and one isn't legal yet. Hollywood is weird, but does it need to be? That weird? Whatever happened to a solid professional relationship? Whatever happened to just being co-workers? Now, I might have some good news. One Belieber is very sure that Justin and Diddy never actually spent 48 hours with each other. A Reddit user was apparently sick of people saying that and compiled a timeline with screenshots and receipts in an attempt to prove that Diddy and Justin were only together for as long as it took to film that video. The user used Justin's outfit in the video to tie the video to October 31st, even though it was released over a week later. In his white tee and purple flannel, Justin apparently attended a Levi's event in the morning, Diddy's house in the afternoon, a radio interview in the evening, and then, because it was Halloween, trick-or-treated with his friends at night and went to their house for a party after. It was confirmed that the party didn't take place at Diddy's house. Of course, there's the next day, maybe Justin did go to the party, but then went back to Diddy's. However, there is a tweet from Bieber from November 9th that implied that Justin was always going to fly out that day to Vancouver for a show but got sick and couldn't. By November 2nd, he was on The Ellen Show. Following this timeline, the Reddit user has presented sound evidence that Diddy and Justin never actually spent a weekend together, and it was more of a promo video, and at most, they probably hung out for an afternoon. I feel like a lawyer or something right now. If this person is right, then that would mean Diddy and Justin just lied for clicks. And I know that we have thou shalt not lie and all of that, but I would 100% take Bieber lying about spending time with Diddy than actually spending time with Diddy. Thou shalt not do a lot of the things that Diddy has been accused of.
Sources close to him say he has been mentally spiraling ever since disturbing allegations surfaced against his former mentor, Sean Diddy Combs. An insider says Justin is so disturbed by the Diddy news and is unwilling to process it or discuss it, so he has completely shut off. Now, the hip-hop mogul, who had once taken a young Bieber under his wing, was arrested last September on charges ranging basically from bad to worse. Crimes, of course, he denies. Now, Justin's marriage to Hailey Bieber has faced its own struggles. Since becoming a mother last August, Hailey has been grappling with emotional challenges, something many women experience post-pregnancy. And while Justin has been doing his best to support her, some sources suggest his unpredictable behavior has strained their relationship. A source said Hailey loves him madly, but he's a loose cannon. Some of her friends have advised her to go at it alone and leave him. Now, earlier this month, another insider claimed that Baldwin was deeply concerned and didn't know where to turn for help. The news came days after Justin was supporting her at the Los Angeles launch of her pop-up for her makeup brand Rhode. Footage showed Bieber wearing a beanie hat, sunglasses, and clothes that basically swamped his slim figure, shifting his weight awkwardly, itching his thighs, and grinning uncontrollably. Now, following the event, Bieber shared an Instagram post with pictures of him and his wife beaming happily and hugging. He captioned his post saying, "Congrats, baby, on your beautiful Rhode pop-up." Baldwin's Instagram post after the event, containing 11 photos, did not include a single snap of her husband, which is a little weird. Hailey Bieber and her close friend Lori Harvey recently partied together amid her rumored relationship struggles with her husband Justin Bieber. Hailey Bieber attended the 2025 Vanity Fair Oscar party without her husband Justin Bieber by her side after they shut down speculation about their relationship. The Rhode founder wore a custom Saint Laurent black strapless mesh gown that featured satin bows tied around her waist and legs at the Wallace Annenberg Center for the Performing Arts in Beverly Hills, California on this past Sunday. Hailey added a pair of statement diamond earrings in the shape of a floral bouquet, as well as a diamond bracelet and her massive engagement ring from Justin, or wedding ring, should I say. She appeared to be in good spirits for the outing as she smiled and posed for photos. The influencer spoke about how she picked out her look and explained that she was super happy with it. Hailey also admitted that she had a slightly different mindset attending the party this year because she is now a mom to her and Justin's 6-month-old son, Jack. She said, "You're just thinking about such different things now, and I'm gonna go inside and be checking the baby monitor non-stop." The Rhode founder attended the Oscar party alone and seemingly had more fun though later in the night with Harvey. Hailey's fun activities come amongst rumors of tensions in her and Justin's marriage though, with insiders claiming, of course, again, that she's deeply concerned about him. Now, Harvey shared a video on her Instagram stories page that showed her and Hailey dancing at the club while Crime Mob's classic tune "Knuck If You Buck" played in the background. The ladies looked excited as they danced to the song, though they seemingly didn't know the lyrics. At one point, Harvey actually knucked her fist into her and stretched her right wrist, while Hailey, who held the glass, actually dropped it to join her in doing the same. The ladies then laughed and then kind kind of just brushed it off. Now, Harvey captioned the video post basically saying exactly at Hailey Bieber. Now, the duo was seemingly partying at Jay-Z and Beyonce's Oscars 2025 after party as well, as the outfit Harvey wore in the clip was the same as that she was seen in while entering the party venue. Now, online blog The Shade Room reposted the video of Harvey and Hailey partying on its Instagram page, which sparked several reactions from fans. Some of the fans who commented made jokes about the pair not knowing the lyrics. One person wrote, "Lori, you don't know this song?" While another person added she doesn't know any of the lyrics. A third fan shared, "I know they never knucked or bucked a day in their lives." A fourth fan added, "They probably took ballet and piano classes when this banger dropped, so it's understandable." But those weren't the only reactions. Other fans had other reactions as well. Another fan called attention to Hailey and Justin's rumored marital issues and concerns about his health. So they wrote, "While Justin is out here looking like he is on his way out of this world, I can't." Basically ensuing that Hailey's out partying while Justin's at home, like sick, right? Now, at the end of February, Justin had fans worried for him after a shared video on his Instagram that showed him inhaling and exhaling smoke from what we are led to believe is a J. Justin, who wore a black beanie and a hoodie, grinned in a 1-minute clip as he puffed the smoke. He also danced to a song in the background and seemed to be in good spirits. Justin's video came after he posted another clip in which he rapped about, of course, being high, which made fans worry about his well-being. So many concerned fans, took to social media to air their frustrations with the musician, with one of them writing, "He's clearly stopped taking his meds, and it's sad to watch." Another person wrote, "This is so sad and so scary. I hope he gets help soon." The source also revealed, though, that he's not working out like he used to. He doesn't seem to eat like he once did, and people can see he has lost weight. So due to all of this, Hailey's friends have been basically begging her to leave him. One source said, she thought the baby would change him for the better. But girl, how many more episodes do we need to watch to learn that having a man's baby will not fix him? You should have known. The source also said that she has been putting up with a lot, and allegedly when the baby was born, he was there for her and she thought that would stick. But it indeed did not stick. Now, the source shared more details about Hailey and Justin Bieber's situation, revealing that the supermodel's best attempts to be there for her husband were often not reciprocated. They said, "Hailey has been trying to give Justin the help he needs, but he doesn't appreciate being told what to do and sometimes shuts her down and refuses to talk to her for days." Another insider claimed that Hailey puts up with Justin's baggage due to her desperation for them to be a complete family unit. They added, "Living with Justin is a stressful experience because he often likes his own way. Sometimes he can be a very unpleasant person to be around, and that's when she lets him do what he wants, as she knows it will be resolved a few days later."
Justin Bieber went viral in 2020 when he revealed that he felt protective over friend Billie Eilish in an Apple Music interview. The star shared that he wanted to be someone that Eilish could count on in the industry, since she was pretty young when she started out, and he knew how difficult being young in the industry was. He said that he didn't want her to go through anything that he went through, and that he didn't wish that on anybody. Now, in the interview, this was referencing an earlier statement Bieber made about not knowing where to turn and people saying they love you one minute but then turning on you the next. But with all the Diddy stuff, fans wondered if there was more context to this line. Of course, Justin has not accused Diddy of anything. Once again, just to be clear, what Justin was talking about, people turning on you, yeah, that did happen. It happened when he was arrested almost a decade ago, and it's happening again now. Photos of the star making recent public appearances and also just walking around outside have gone viral as people believe Bieber looks exhausted. Social media users have said the star looks haggard and are being generally unkind about his physical appearance. Some people have even accused the star of using substances, something that Bieber does have a history with, so I'm sure he appreciates that. It's a mystery as to the way the pop star might be more tired lately. It's not like he has a tiny human at home, currently at the age to be defined as a human alarm clock. But going back to the substances thing, that was right around the era of Bieber's life when he got arrested and the Jelena breakup happened, and when old videos of the man being racially insensitive dropped and he was being sued and he lost custody of his pets. 2014 was just an awful year for the man. And well, the racially charged things, yeah, he got the right amount of criticism for that, I will admit, but back to the substances. So Justin was being sued by a photographer. The photographer claimed that Justin asked his bodyguard to physically harm him, so lawsuit. Footage of his deposition was leaked by TMZ, and in it, Bieber admitted that he had Xanax without a prescription. This was important because right at the beginning of the year, he was arrested for influenced driving, and one of the influences was described as a prescription drug, believed to be the anti-anxiety medication that he has now admitted that he didn't have a prescription for. Bieber was also acting a bit rude in the interview, and then the interviewer also brought up his past relationship with Selena for some reason, and Justin only got madder. The 4.5-hour interview covered a lot, but the point is, after it came to light, Justin received a lot of criticism online from his fans and the general public. But there was a lot that led up to this public breakdown.
Justin shared a video on Instagram of himself smoking while listening to music. Fans have admitted that they were growing more and more concerned about the pop star. Justin posted a minute-long video to his Instagram stories on Thursday showing himself smoking what appeared to be a J. Now, Justin smiled wide as he exhaled, the smoke moving close to the camera between several puffs. The post appeared to be a response to criticism after fans speculated about his demeanor at wife Hailey Bieber's Rhode Skin Cosmetics pop-up event a while ago. A viral video from the event showed Bieber smiling widely, another showed him staring blankly at the camera while posing with Hailey. Fans of Justin did not take his new video well as they rushed to social media to share how disappointed they were by his behavior. One person online said, "Is this what he's doing with his life now? With a newborn?" Adding, "Hollywood broke another one." Recent snaps of Bieber showed him walking around New York City, and the images went viral with many commenting on his appearance. Some questioned how healthy the singer looked, while others questioned, whether he was using hard substances. The rumors got so bad that Bieber's representatives had to step in and dismiss the narrative. Speaking to TMZ, one of his representatives said, "The recurring narrative that Justin is using hard substances is absolutely not true," adding that Bieber is actually in one of the best places in his life. They went on to say that Bieber is working on some new music while being a parent to his son Jack Blues, who he and Hailey Bieber welcomed back in August 2024. His representative also said he has had a very transformative 12 months, cutting ties with several close friends and business relationships that basically no longer served him. Now, despite these comments, after the star shared a video of him smiling and smoking what looks like maybe a cigar on his Instagram story, fans began to offer kind words on his other photos while also speculating about his well-being. One person commented, "He needs support and help. This is so sad, and more reason why this industry needs to be overhauled and better supportive measures put in place for artists." Another person said, "People filming themselves smoking always feels cringe AF, especially when it's Bieber doing it." A third person wrote, "What happened to my sweet Bieber? I hope he's doing fine." Bieber's representatives have also previously said what impact these rumors around his health are actually having on him. They said the rumors are exhausting and pitiful and shows that despite the obvious truth, people are committed to keeping negative, salacious, harmful narratives alive. Bieber has had to deal with health issues in the past. Revealed back in 2020 that he had been diagnosed with Lyme disease, and in 2023, the singer was forced to cancel his remainder of his world tour as a result of Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, better known as RHS, which he'd been diagnosed with. Justin Bieber puked on stage in front of fans back in 2012. Food poisoning, alcohol consumption, or nerves? I don't know. When Justin Bieber premiered his Believe tour in Glendale, Arizona, the show was fantastic, but not perfect. Unfortunately, the 18-year-old Canadian superstar at the time was feeling sick, and dare I say, Bieber had a fever. Bieber threw up on stage not once, but twice during the concert. The first was the most visual and seen by many people there. Halfway through the concert, during a dance performance of Out of Town Girl, Bieber suddenly turned around and keeled over while his dancers continued to dance and his backing track continued to play. Fans watched on as their beloved Justin got sick all over the stage before running off backstage. Now, the dancers continued through the song, and a DJ actually took over momentarily while some unfortunate person had to clean up the mess. Bieber returned to the stage with, of course, loud screams of support from his fans. He apologizes, saying, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna slow things down." He then segued into an acoustic song called Fall, and being the rock star that he is, he got on a platform on the mobile crane and soared above the crowd. But a few songs later, Bieber was sick again. At the beginning of Beauty and a Beat, a duet he was singing with Nicki Minaj, through a pre-recorded video for the performance, Bieber ran off stage again. When he returned a few minutes later, the singer explained to his concerned fans, "It's hard for me, not feeling great and throwing up in front of a bunch of people." The crowd no doubt will support Bieber through anything though. He then said, "Will you love me even though I'm throwing up on stage?" If the screams and cheers that followed were any indication, the answer was clear that yes, yes, they would still love him. Now, after the show, Bieber tweeted a pic of him laying in bed with the caption that said, "Great show, getting better for tomorrow's show, love you, milk was a bad choice, LOL." Now, John M. Chu, which is the creative director for Bieber's tour, actually said at the time that Bieber powered through the show very impressively despite his condition. He said, "The star of the show last night was Bieber, the ultimate professional. He really impressed me with his honesty to his fans without hesitation. This guy knows his audience more than anyone." So while it may have destroyed his reputation in the moment, it didn't have any lasting effects, as we know. Justin Bieber sparked major concern as he rapped about being under the influence in a strange, new, bizarre video. Justin, oh my, you are certainly not a baby no more. In a puzzling Instagram video that he shared to his account the other day, Bieber sang while shirtless and carrying a bag of snacks, saying, "I fly like a fly guy, I fly high like a bagpipe, I go high like a bad guy." Very weird. Bieber's video sparked mixed reactions from fans. Some praised his rap performance and called on him to return to music, while others expressed concern for his well-being. One fan wrote, "Bieber is back," with the fire emoji, and someone else said, "I'm so desperate for new music, I'll take anything at this point. This is gold right now, go Biebs." Meanwhile, one of the negative comments read, "Something is very off. This video disturbs me on so many levels, WTF." A different fan wrote, "If anyone's a true fan of Justin Bieber, you would know that there's something wrong with him. He needs help." Now, earlier this month, Bieber's rep denied rumors that the singer is on substances. Now, keep in mind, this video was posted 2 days after he fired back at people accusing him of using hard substances. So, I don't know. I would have laid very low, but he's doing a lot right now, in my opinion. Maybe he just doesn't care? Now, these recent rumblings only added to already existing rumors that he and Hailey were having relationship troubles, which surfaced actually in December and were elevated when Justin unfollowed Hailey on Instagram in January. Now, since then, the pair has addressed the online chatter time and time again. Hours after he seemingly unfollowed her, Hailey also, put suspicions to rest by including a sneaky picture of the singer taking a nap in one of her classic Instagram photo dumps. Now, 2 weeks later, they further confirmed that the relationship is going strong while stepping for a cozy New York City date night. Hailey actually told W Magazine in an interview recently that people had made her feel so bad about her relationship since day one. She said, "Oh, they're falling apart, they hate each other, they're getting divorced. It's like people don't want to believe that we're happy." And while the 28-year-old is no longer surprised by the constant criticism, she admitted that it never stops being difficult. She continued to say, "I used to try and act like it hurts less and less." And then she continued to say, "I've tried to think that you get used to it at a certain point, that this is what it's going to be, and this is how people are just going to be. But I realized that it doesn't actually ever hurt any less. Either way, having your rep slam rumors and then go and post a video where you're rapping about flying high, I don't know, it just doesn't look good to me, and it does indeed fuel the rumors." Justin Bieber's reckless driving has been caught on camera. Back in 2014, he was charged with drunken driving, resisting arrest, and driving without a valid license after police saw the pop star street racing in Miami Beach. Bieber asked the police officer who pulled him over just after 4 a.m. according to the arrest report, "What the F did I do? Why did you stop me?" Bieber was released from a Miami jail an hour after he made a brief appearance through a video link before a Miami judge who set a standard $2,500 bond. He strutted out of the jail dressed in all black with a baggy hoodie covering his head. His pants appeared to be baggy leather. Now, Bieber briefly sat on top of a black Cadillac Escalade where he waved to screaming fans before he was chauffeured away. Now, at the bail hearing, the singer, dressed in an orange jail uniform, stood silently with his lips sometimes pursed as attorney Roy Black represented him in the hearing earlier. Black actually told Judge Joseph Farina that he had been retained by Bieber's manager. He said his partner had been denied access to Bieber in jail before the hearing. Bieber was booked into the Miami jail after failing a sobriety test, and Miami Beach Police Chief Raymond Martinez told reporters Bieber made some statements that he had consumed some alcohol and that he had been smoking something and consumed some sort of prescription medication. A Miami Beach officer saw Bieber driving a yellow Lamborghini in a race against a red Ferrari in a residential area of Miami Beach. Now, the cars were speeding at about 55 to 60 miles per hour in a 30 miles per hour zone. Now, Martinez also said, the officer pulled Bieber's car over, but the singer was not cooperating with the officer's instructions. At first, he was a little belligerent, using some very choice words, questioning why he was being stopped and why the officer was even questioning him. He allegedly ignored a police officer's request to keep his hands on the car while he did, a cursory pat down for weapons. Now, the arresting officer quoted Bieber as saying, "I ain't got no bleeping weapons. Why do you you have to search me? What the bleep is this about? The arrest report describes Bieber as having a very flushed face, bloodshot eyes, and the odor of alcohol on his breath. Now, Bieber failed the sobriety test, of course, and 2 black SUVs blocked the traffic at 26 and Pine Tree Drive, which facilitated an open road for the 2 cars to actually race on that street. That's what the report said. The Ferrari's driver, identified at the time as 19-year-old Def Jam recording artist Khalil Sharif, was also arrested on a drunken driving charge. Now, Sharif posted a video on his Instagram account of Bieber in the yellow Lamborghini with a woman behind the wheel, and he wrote in the caption, "You know Bizzle brought that Lambo out." Another post actually showed a photo of a Ferrari steering wheel with the caption, "Miami Nights riding through your city in the Hot Wheel." A tweet posted Wednesday evening on Sharif's verified Twitter account also linked a video of him playing basketball with Bieber. So there was a lot of evidence there. Now, are you concerned for Justin? Let me know how you feel.